Bible Timeline. Here is an approximate timeline of when each book of the Bible was written. The Torah, first 5 books of the Bible: Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy. 1400–400 BC. These books were traditionally ascribed to Moses, but modern scholars believe they had multiple authors over this time period. The historical books: Joshua, Judges, Ruth, 1 Samuel, 2 Samuel, 1 Kings, 2 Kings, 1 Chronicles, 2 Chronicles, Ezra, Nehemiah, Esther, roughly 1400 BC. These cover the history of ancient Israel from the conquest of Canaan to the return from the Babylonian exile. The wisdom books: Job, Psalms, Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, Song of Songs, 1200 BC. These contain poetry, hymns, and philosophical writings. The books of prophecy: Isaiah, Jeremiah, Lamentations, Ezekiel, Daniel, Hosea, Joel, Amos, Obadiah, Jonah, Micah, Nahum, Habakkuk, Zephaniah, Haggai, Zechariah, Malachi. 800–400 BC. These contain the messages of the Hebrew prophets to the people of Israel. The Gospels: Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, 70–100 AD. These present the life, ministry, death, and resurrection of Jesus. The Book of Acts, 70 AD. Written by the same author as the Gospel of Luke, it chronicles the early Christian church after Jesus' resurrection. The letters of Paul: Romans, 1 Corinthians, 2 Corinthians, Galatians, Ephesians, Philippians, Colossians, 1 Thessalonians, 2 Thessalonians, 1 Timothy, 2 Timothy, Titus, Philemon, 50–60 AD. These letters were written by Paul to various early Christian churches and individuals. The general epistles: Hebrews, James, 1 Peter, 2 Peter, 1 John, 2 John, 3 John, Jude. 60–90 AD. These letters were written by apostles and church leaders to the early Christian church. The Book of Revelation, 90–95 AD. Written by the Apostle John, this book presents a vision of the end times. This Bible timeline gives you a general idea of when certain books were written and for what purpose. To get more accurate dates, you would want to research each individual book. But I hope this timeline brings you a bit closer to the Bible and helps further your personal relationship with God.